YouTuber DriveShaft Drew here, getting ready to put the steering column back in. Just took the hood off, removed the fender again. We'll get the steering column back in because it's a lot easier to work without that fender in the way. We'll get the steering column back in, then we'll pull that master cylinder off and change it up, throw the tire back on it, and then we should be good to move it back and forth around the yard. So this is just the start of an update, and I only got a couple hours before dark again, but as you see, steering column's not in yet. But I got one out of 4 steering columns. I managed to put one together. So let's see if we can get her back in there. I would set you guys up on a stand or something, but I don't have a stand for the cell phone, so, and I don't have a camera available to me right at the moment because Starpuss got them. But anyways, just to give you guys an idea, I'll do a like shot by shot thing, couple seconds here and there on the video when I get a chance in between, just sort of as updates, and we'll go from there. Promise you updates as we go along. So here's the updates. I just found here on this that this wire here is ready to break through, so I'm going to fix that. But whenever I get to it.
Don't fix it now. We don't have time.
No, I'm going to fix it now because what I did is I ripped out 99% of that rat's nest that was under here. So all that is pretty much gone. I still got to take off this bracket here because that was for some kind of fancy old style cruise control or something that didn't come with the car, so it's gone. And yeah, all that rat's nest that was going through here is pretty much gone. This piece can go, and then I pretty much got a clear shot just with the harness for the column again. And no, I never ripped out anything that shouldn't have been ripped out. What I pretty much ripped out is all right here in the back seat. It's hold this probably here for a sec. Like an old cruise style control box, I guess it is, or whatever, or security or whatever, and the windshield washer pump for now because it was in the way. But we'll keep all the parts in case we do need something from it, but I don't think I will. But yeah, there's a quick update on what I've been doing for the last hour. And this way, when I go to put in the steering column, which is laying there now, when I go to put in the steering column, it's going to be a lot easier. And when I go to do the wiring, it's a lot easier because I got most of the stuff out. I'm down to like pretty much basic wiring now. I got the factory harness only, and this here is for the windshield wipers. This one I'm going to fix right now because that's for the headlights. That's the headlight relay. So there's obviously that could be a problem with the ground on the headlights. So I'm also fix that right away while I'm at it. I'm going to take this hood light off for now. I'm going to disconnect that, and then pretty much fix it as we go along. But I want to get that steering column in here and get this thing mobile, but I want to do this little bit of wiring first. So if I don't get it done today, I don't get it done today, because now it's already 4 o'clock, so it means I got about an hour before it starts getting dark, an hour and a half maybe. So I'm going to do what I can. Hopefully I can get the steering column back in here today at least. And then that brake booster, I think I'll wait till I get it in the garage to do that because it's still working. And then put the tire back on it, throw the fender back in place, the hood back in place, and see if I can get her going again. But whatever way, there's an update for now. In the middle of working on a Monte there, I figured to take a quick break from it. Curtis is going to start up one of his tractors here, so I figured I'd get that on video. What are you starting it for?
I'm going to put on the plow, so I'm going to move it up there to work on it.
Okay, so he's putting the plow on there.
And I might chance trying to move it out of here, but I'll take a chance.
Yeah, okay.
Take off my exhaust flapper.
Exhaust flapper, yeah.
And I'm going to videotape it for my channel too.
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I know people love to see this. There's the old man. I guess I got to sit on this thing again. That's water in that steering column.
That thing hasn't been started in how long? A couple of months?
Since Adam almost flipped it on me.
Yeah, quite a while ago.
Battery power? Yep.
You still got battery. He's squeaking. All right. He said it hasn't been started in a long time. It's just started easy. It's puking. That diesel in there sure makes it shoot, Jake. Get out of the way here where you won't run me over.
Charge the battery for a while before I pick that up. I guess I'll cut off my headphones.
Yeah, no, he's having them on. While you're doing that, you move the trailer over here, pick up all these tires. Okay, well that's okay, at least it's out of the way. As you guys can see, the yard is starting to look a little bit cleaner. You can walk around here at least. You'll be able to get these things in and out. So, yeah. A little bit of a horde hit, so that's not too bad. Anyways, it looks like tonight is getting kind of dark already, guys. The sun's going down on me. And yeah, I moved out all that wiring. I got all the wiring that I needed out of the way, and as you see, the steering column's not in yet. But got all this tagged here for now on what I was doing with the wiring and stuff. And unfortunately, tonight I think we're gonna. I even pull out the hood switch for now because I don't need it. So I'm going to put that in the car. Oops, in there. Or hood light, I should say. I'll put that in the car for now. But I think I'm going to call it quits for tonight because I ran into a little bit of problems with the steering column. I went to put it in, and when I was putting it together, I don't know what the heck's going on here. I had a little bit of a problem with it. I just got to figure it out. But there's the steering columns again, boys. All apart, steering wheel's over there. What's going on, just to show you guys, is I got the switch. I went to put the switch on, and I realized that the switch itself is not working properly because this in here, I guess, the cam wasn't in the right position. So I figured that out. So this cam has to sit like that, so it locks in. So that when that cam is in, this pin here, I don't know if you can see it, the pin locks up. So that's to lock your steering, that pin. So that's all sitting properly now, but for some reason, I turn this thing and it jumps out of the cam. So I'm thinking I got some worn, like the retainer spring or whatever must be worn in there. So I got to figure it out. And once I get it all figured out, I'll put the column back together, and then we'll try next weekend, I guess, to get the Monte back on the road, because obviously my weekend's running dry now because it's already, what, on this clock, 5 to 6 already. You can see it on that one too, I guess, if you look hard enough. But anyways, yeah, it's already 5 to 6, and I still got the steering column all apart here, and I'm in the shop. So what I'm going to do for now is I'm just going to throw the fender back in place, throw the hood back in place, close the friggin' door, and we'll have to hit it again next weekend, because my weekend's pretty much over. I only got till the end of the night because I have to work tomorrow. So I'll close this all up before dark, and that'll be the end of it for today. But hey, progress, a little bit at a time, guys. Yeah, so I got it all put back together temporarily for now. It's just sitting there, hood back on, fender's just snapped and fixed, bungee's holding it, whatever, or tarp strap. Still no steering column, as you can see, obviously, but at least I got all that wiring and everything out of my way, so I knew what that was all about now, so that's all taken care of. But yeah, Curtis is still playing with his track doors.
No, it's done.
Oh, you got it all done?
I just got to tighten up one bolt, falls on it.
Okay. This plow's on, so he's done with his tractor almost.
I'll probably park the tractor there and move that spare quad over there. Actually, I'll leave this tractor right here.
Well, you want the two tractors that you're going to do snow with in front.
I know, but I need to be able to make a trail. If I park it there, I can't fit anything through there.
That's true.
I'll just park it right here.
And why don't you put that quad right on top of that yellow tractor?
Quad on top of the yellow tractor.
Why
Why
not?
would I do that?
I'll get out of the way.
Don't be an idiot, Dad. Go inside.
I don't care. The more shit out of here, the better.
I'm sure you
So,
would.
oh, that's what that D-clip's for, right here.
Yeah, I know.
Where did I see that?
Probably wherever you left it.
It was. Well, no, there was one on the hood of the car here, and I think I just threw it inside. I'm not sure what I did with it. Yeah, here it is. That was on the hood of my
I
got
got spare ones anyway, and there's one right here for you.
Oh, here.
I bought like 10 of them on purpose because I know they get lost.
Yeah, that one was sitting on the hood of the car, so.
Yeah, well,
I was wondering where the hell it came from, but.
Wow, it's pretty obvious where it would have came
Well,
from.
you're the one who put it there, obviously.
No, actually, I wouldn't have been. Adam would have been.
Or Adam, whatever. Anyway, yeah. So that one old steering column stuck in there. I still got the other two apart in the garage. I think Curtis is right. I got to stop being so cheap and just go buy a steering column, right, Curtis? Yeah, because I don't know. I'm having a hard time with this thing. It's just like I've been spending hours and hours on these 3 old steering columns trying to get them to go, and one I had just for parts. So, but I mean, I still can't figure this stupid thing out. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm getting awful mad at it. So I'm gonna keep trying. If worse comes to worse, what I think I might do for now is just slap it back together, throw it in the car, just so I can move the car around. And I'll get another steering column later, because this is just wrong. I mean, I picked up 4 steering columns already, and not one of them was good. So I think what I got to do is just break down, spend the money, go get a good used steering column, make sure everything's good on it before I buy it, and then just buy a good one. So, because the other 3 I got for free. So, I mean, I figured, hey, free is free. Let's put them, you know, between 4 steering columns. I figured I could make one up. But, I mean, it seems like all 4 of them have the same type of problems. So, I mean, as it is, for this signal stat piece here, as you can see, I glued, or not glued, but epoxied the whole thing back together here. This whole plastic and that. And I mean, to buy this, just this plastic piece to replace, yeah, it'd be easy to do, but it's like 65 bucks. So, like I said, I'll go get a complete steering column, ready to go, drop it in the car, and I'll be done with it. But you see what you gotta watch on these Chevys is that some of them have like the squared shafts with the pen. The other ones are the spline shafts. I need the spline shaft one, is the one I gotta look for. And make sure I don't bring home another square shaft one. I just was grabbing as I could from old cars, but this one I believe is out of an old half ton, to be honest. But I mean, the shafts can be changed and everything, but I don't want to rip them all apart again. I mean, I went through a lot of work as it is. I've spent like 3 or 4 days doing this already, and I still haven't got it done. So if I don't get it done tonight, and at least put back together and ready to go in the car, then I'm just going to look for another steering column. So just so you guys know, we might be at a halt for a little bit on the Monte again. Curtis is running his tractor again for some reason. I guess he's just parking it. How did they say put your blade down before you park it?
Why? So it gets rusted up in the ground?
Well, if somebody could hit,
Dad,
kick
when
your
you
ankle.
go to move a tractor, if you're going to push snow, why have it stuck to the ground?
That's true enough. Whatever. I'd put a block on there, then drop it on a block.
I got a board underneath it.
Oh, whatever.
And if
But-
I wanted, actually, I could, but I'm not going
Oh, you want to do me a favor?
Nope.
Let's start this one up.
No,
Why?
because that one's already put away.
Well, I need to unput it because I promised somebody some measurements
I
off
know,
of
he
it.
asked me too. I told him he should have told me a month ago. Or
Oh.
a week ago, before I took it out the last
Well, it'll only take us, we still
No.
got a half an hour before
time.
it gets
I
dark.
could do that some other day in the garage.
Okay, whatever. Okay, now next time we're bringing in the garage, your Lloyd will get you those measurements. I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah.
Been busy. So, just so you know, if you're watching the video, next time around, I'll get the measurements you're looking for. I'm sorry it's taken so long. Just been too busy around here. Okay, talk to y'all later. Well, I think we got an explanation to why I tore my steering column apart for no reason.
Looks like your phone zoomed in too.
No, it's not.
No, it looked like it was. Okay.
No, it's not. Anyways, I think I figured, well, Curtis and me both figured it out together.
Looking online.
Looking online, this switch is a 0095 with the arrow pointing this way. The switch I needs the arrow pointing the opposite way to turn, because this one pushes, doesn't pull. And the pull ones are made for tilt steering, which this happens to be a tilt steering. The other steering I took out of the car was a straight steering. It didn't have tilt, so it had this switch. So this is where the problem is. I don't have another switch.
Or it's a 1970 car and a 1970 switch, because it says 69 and 70 is where they're different.
Well, yeah, because this is tilt steering. No, it's because the tilt steering,
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
you
of
took
it.
it out of a 1970. Yours is a 72.
Yeah, this is out of a 70, this in particular column, but yeah, it could be the year difference too. But I'm thinking what I need to change the switch to the opposite switch. So that's where the problem lies in, because other than that, everything seems to be working perfectly. And I thought everything was working perfect when I put it together the first time, but I kept saying it seems like the switch is backwards. And that's exactly what we figured out it is. It's probably the switch. So what I'm going to do is just stick this all back together, put it in the car anyway, and then I'm going to look for another switch. And if that don't work, well, then I'll get a whole new steering column. So there you go, guys. Okay, guys, steering column's all back together finally. Again, for like the fourth time. But anyways, all back together, ready to go into Monte, but it's like 4 o'clock in the morning, and I don't have time to do it. And the only reason it's 4 is because I had other things to do. But yeah, it's all back together now. I'm just editing up this video. I'm going to add this part to the video just so you guys know that it is all together and it's not done. Steering column's still sitting there now. So we are going to try whenever I get a chance to get the steering column into place, and when I do, I'll make another video, but that might be a while. I'm not sure exactly when I'll have time to do it. So that's it for now, guys. We'll talk to you later, and thanks for watching. Bye.